I'll be back.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing today? I'm doing great.
How you guys doing? How you doing? Doing good? Doing fine? Doing fantastic? Awesome? Even? Maybe? No? Not feeling it? Alright. It's okay. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Got some pretty cool jambos coming down the line on MGN starting next month sometime. We're gonna get nice looking videos, and they're gonna be educational. I hope you like it because I've worked really hard on scripts. I like worked really hard. It's been my focus for like last week or two. Just straight script reading, and it's been a lot of fun. No, it's always negative, but it's interesting too. It's allowing me to expand my ability to write a script. So that's what's fun for me. So we're gonna get some education. It's gonna be great. I was actually just watching Feud, and I don't really watch him too often. And he was going over like his troubles as a YouTuber who the mic's low. Not even on the right mic. Give me a second. Doing all right. It's probably a lot better than the last one because the other mic was actually attached to my Rift headset sitting on the ground over there. It was picking me up, but wasn't picking me up how it was going. But now we're doing pretty good. So yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. As I said, I've been writing a lot of scripts, a lot of script writing. And you know, it's interesting. There's a lot of nuances of it and thought processes behind the stuff that I've been researching and finding out about. Because you know how I rant a lot about certain things. Well, we're taking the idea, the concept of my little rants on how to fix channels and whatnot, and I'm going to be breaking them up into segments and making them videos. And this room is hot. This room is very hot now that the door's closed. But we've been breaking up into individual videos to teach people how to YouTube essentially. And I wanna eventually we're gonna break into, because this is the gaming network, and I wanna be going over like what can we do to help gaming channels. I've been watching Pew's Let's Play on Detroit Become Human. Yo, that game is really amazing. It is. It looks so good. I wish I had it. I wish I had it. I know a little person that has it, and she hasn't shared it with me yet, but maybe one day she'll let me play it. Because I don't see the reason why I buy it if she already has it, because like eventually our stuff is going, we're going to have like, she's going to move in and we're going to have like doubles of everything. So I just avoided it. It's an interesting, man. It's good that you've got a syllabus kind of planned out. Yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work. But now that the like at least the first month or so of scripts are done, which is awesome. By the way, that was fun. That future planning though, like why would I buy Detroit Become Human if she already has it? Like, right? I mean, seriously. Not saying that like there aren't games that I've bought that she has. I mean, between us we have probably like 3 or 4 copies of Black Flag. I'm being honest. And I know like most games I have she has. So we're gonna run into that eventually. But that was a newer one, and it's like I'm like I really want it. And she goes, I got it, and I'm like, well, I don't got it. I don't got it. Let me borrow yours. Well, maybe. What's up, Poison? How you doing, man? So updated your channel art. Mobile devices, also social media. Just remember, view my channel, everything except social media. What? You said you just updated your social media. Then you said don't. So which one do you want me to do? What? Give me a sec. I'm gonna turn on this air conditioner. This room is an inferno. It just rained here. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get online. Had some little electrical issues, but we got it back up. That's why I was like a few minutes late. Only your channel art. But then you said, I'm ready for the review. Just reminder, when you review my channel, everything except for the social media. But then you also said, I updated my channel art to suit mobile devices and show my social media. So that's why I guess it was confusing. So let's just take a look at your channel art then. That's what we're going to look at. We're going to focus solely on your channel art. Because we go over your channel a lot there, Cruz. Let's there. We want to get... Ugh. Come on. Come on. Let's see. It's 6. All right. Let's take a look at the channel art.
Hey, yeah.
All right. So the channel art looks a little better. But there's a huge thing that you now have on there that I would not recommend putting on there, and that's your social media links on your banner. I don't recommend putting that on there because you can't click them. I've said this a lot, and you've been in a lot of reviews where I've said this. You can't click them, you can't copy them, you can't, and no way in heck is someone going to take time to open up their phone and switch between apps to make sure they're typing in the right thing. So I don't recommend putting these on there because remember, it's not just a phone, but there's also tablets, people on different type of PCs. Like I can't click this right now, so that's going to be a big issue for you. So I hope in the future, just so you know, when you go to redo this, make sure you got that lined up. But next thing I want to make mention of is Pikachu's looking a little pixelated, my dude. You got a higher res version of this picture or something that make it a little bit more professional looking. Because that would be probably something you'd want to look at and getting for yourself. Pop this out real quick. Boop. Yeah, I still gotta learn a little bit more about that YouTube hashtag thing because I really wanna see what I can do to turn that into like a informational video as well because that is something new. This is your latest video?
Man. Hey, everybody. I'm
number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. So you're doing, as I said, you've been doing a lot of sneak peeks for this thing. Eventually, you're just going to end up giving away the whole movie. So, again, be careful with what you're giving away and the amount of information you're giving. So we're going to take a look at this.
Man, Big Red destroyed all those other villains so easily. Man, there is nothing we could do about it. He already has 4 Chaos Emeralds. Well then, how about this high-pitched voice? How did you get that, Pikachu? I keeps it on me, just in case. Our transformations are complete. Now, let's go stop Big Red and save the day. Just a little more and this town is history. What?
Alright. You said you just sorry, I didn't mean to click off of it. But
man,
there was something visual that I'm not sure if you caught this. If you're gonna do this, a little imagery, make sure it's there all the time.
Red destroyed all those other villains so easily. Man, there is nothing we could do.
I say that because
about
there
it.
was a couple of situations where Pikachu talks and the little box doesn't pop up.
Well then, how about this high-pitched voice? How did you get that, Pikachu? I keeps it
Right here.
on me,
See? It's not
just
there.
in case.
And also, I believe the scene transition should be a little bit more clear, because it doesn't look like a transition. It's just different thing. It's just a different thing, and it's like I would probably try to find a way to phase it in. Dem keys. So I'm liking the tags a lot. You got a lot of repeating tags, so be careful about repeating tags. Because I mentioned this last time. You got Pokemon in real life and Pokemon in real life parody. So probably get rid of that. Actually, I'm not even sure if parody would work on this. I'd probably get rid of this one before anything. You'd probably say Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in real life would be better. Saying parody on that would be, it's sort of a redundant statement, seeing as that there is no Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in real life. So unless you're parodying someone else's stuff. But if Pokemon Mystery Dungeon parody, now that works, but not real life parody. Yeah, careful with those repeating tags.
Down is history. What?
They look like a lot more than 4 Chaos Emeralds. I was just reading this. In this sneak peek, Pikachu and a high-pitched voice Navi used Superstar to match Big Red's strength because Big Red has 4 Chaos Emeralds. Yep. Caught ya. Anyways.
Anywho.
That short experience was fun while it lasted. Aw, man. Yeah. What?
And you want to know what's interesting? I'm surprised Big Red doesn't have one of those little boxes that you can see the facial thing that you got the Pikachu and Snivy going into. Like, that was just something I like noticed. See how you got that, but you don't got it for Big Red too. So the consistency is definitely something you want to work on too. But that being said, so I would work on video a little bit more inconsistency. Watch your transitions, work on repeating tags, and work on your banner. For right now, I mean, you're still getting everything going. I mean, you're still not struggling for views too much. You obviously have an audience retention of some sort, so keep that up. Also, be very careful. I mentioned this about the thumbnails again. The thumbnail does look good, but your characters are very small in it. So keep in mind, when you're making a thumbnail, yeah, you're looking at a giant screen, but that thing's about to be shrunk down to something no bigger than this, and that is a very small square to be working with. So just keep that in mind. The more information is being in the tags, the harder it is for us. I mean, the more stuff that's in the tags, the harder it is for us thumbnails. The more stuff that's in the thumbnails, it's harder for us to see it. So those are my recommendations. All right, Poison. All right, I see you changed your banner again, or I feel like you did. Again, I wouldn't recommend putting this down here. I said that on the last on the Kroozie-ways one, but I wouldn't recommend putting it down here because again, can't click it, can't, and it's actually almost hard to see. I like how it's laid out, but I would get rid of that part, and that should do it pretty nicely for you. I'm still enjoying your thumbnails. They're translating very well. And obviously you're getting a little bit better traction on them. However, your upload schedule is still a little bit wonky in that you're not uploading on a consistent basis. You're uploading like maybe once a week. And I believe Yeah, that's also very true. Your name's actually kind of hard to read on the banner. If I were to look at that and not know what your name was, it'd be a little difficult to understand. Mainly because you got 3 different things going on in each letter. So you got the P, P, and P. You got O, O, and O, I, S, S, and S, and O, and O, and O. So you got a lot of things going on here that makes it a little hard to translate over. So probably not so much going on within the text itself. But again, ragging on your upload schedule, you need to upload a little more often. Oh man. Oh man. You had your guys waiting 5 minutes for this video to start? Eesh. That's hard. That's hard. I wouldn't make people wait that long. That is a long time for something to wait. Cuz you got to remember, this uploaded, that means people are going to watch this later. If it's legitimately 20 seconds of silence followed by 5 minutes of nothing, it turns into why am I watching this, and you're gonna run into issues. My best suggestion for any live stream is have your stuff ready to go right when you start. That way you're up, you're good, and you go. And I say that as I'm the guy who just started this stream on the wrong microphone. So always double check everything that you're doing when you start up your live streams. 5 minutes is a long time to get people to wait. But let's go into the actual nitty-gritty.
I'm an idiot. I'm still on scene 2. There we go. There you go. Hey, stay on yellow. Thank you. Stay on yellow. Alright. Oops. Alright. Let's open up. So how's your guys' day?
Your light's looking a lot better on your camera. However, it's still a little too direct on you.
So how's your guys' day today?
It's still a little too direct on you. Also, you kind of want it in green more than you want it in yellow. Yeah, I do like the orange background, but you want to direct the light so it's not directly at you. Both my lights up here, they're not on because I'm sitting in the dark because I'm weird. Though they're not on, they're pointing at the wall. The only one that's pointing directly at me is this one. It's not even a bright light. It's a very dim light. It's multicolored.
Can you guys hear the music?
So I probably would recommend it in this particular situation to get a light to bounce off a wall or something like that, or like that way you're not getting it direct.
Between the live stream and real life, I keep thinking that it's how about now? I'm mute. Right now I'm using OBS.
Not sure where you're using your music from, but always be careful with that type of stuff. The next thing I want to make mention of is your description's really not really descriptive of what's going on. Also, for some reason, the game you're playing is Geometry Dash, even though you're editing videos. So that gets a little confusing as well, because you're definitely not playing Geometry Dash the entire thing. So you might wanna change this to something different. You actually do have a pretty good audience for just starting off. I believe this would be almost your first live stream I've ever seen you do on your own channel. So that's good. So don't forget to talk back to them. As far as your description goes, I believe it could be more descriptive as to what you're doing. Don't be a douche or a party pooper. Be careful with the wording that you use on here. No rude, racial, mean, offensive, death, or life-threatening comments. You get banned. It's nice that you have rules here, but also I believe you should have more of a description of the video. Yeah, there is a bit of dead air. The issue when you're streaming, just so you know, if you're streaming solo and you don't have the energy of others around you, that's going to make it hard for you to engage your audience. And I say that because if the energy is absolutely dead, it kind of makes people leave because they see nothing's going on. Yeah, even if you try to play it, I probably wouldn't put it up there because I don't see it being played in the whole video. You got editing and chilling. Keep that where it's at, but you need to work on the description here. And you got, as he said, you got a lot of dead air. Just talk. Just talk. You got 4 people watching you right now. Don't have that. Well, 3 people watching you right now. Don't have that dead air sitting. Talk with them. Remember, these are people on the other side of these names. It's gonna be your best friends too. Live stream mute gamer cog. What? I don't understand that. But actually, I have no idea what that's about at all. It didn't make any sense. Even though it's a live stream, you still have to tag. I mean, right here on our live stream here on MGN, we have the ability to tag before we start any videos. So this video, you'll notice that this live stream does have tags. And you say you don't know how about that one. What you can do is you go to your advanced settings, go over to your basic info, and you can fill out your tags right here. And that'll give more information for YouTube search SEO to pick up on your video. You want, or your live stream in this case, you want that to be filled out. If more, the better. Yeah, I mean, like your audio wasn't cutting out, but but whatever you're working on's audio was. So always continue talking. So for right now, I mean, those are my recommendations. I mean, yeah, see how it's like just you staring at a screen? Get that energy up, dude. When stuff like that goes on, it just becomes really, really, really hard for an individual to watch because there's nothing going on. There's just that, and that turns into an issue. So you want to definitely have it right, as well as the category. You might not have gotten the people you could have gotten in this video had you put it in the correct category when you were doing a live stream. So also keep that in mentioning too. Yeah, I still need to read into the hashtags myself. I wanna learn a lot more about that because I believe that's going to be something very beneficial to add to almost all of your videos in the future. So that's my recommendation here. It's just the big one right now is the energy and the direct light. Because what's going on when a direct light's hitting you, if it's hot and moist there, it makes you look really oily, and you don't want that to be the situation. You just have it bounce off the wall. That way it's indirect light, but you're still getting everything lit like you want it to get lit. All right, I'm gonna put that over here so I can read that later. Search YouTube. Add hashtag to your video. Step by step steps to upload a video. Then enter hashtag example in the video's title or description. Hashtags in the title and description will be hyperlinked. If there are no hashtags in the title, the first 3 hashtags in the description will show above the video title. Users can click on the hashtags that appear in your video title above your video title or description to go to that hashtag search result. Hashtags usage policies. Alright. Don't contain any spaces. If you have 2 words in a hashtag, you can join them together. Alright? Don't over tag. That's another thing. Misleading tags, harassment, hate speech. So all that stuff you would find for rules for your for tagging. So yeah, careful when you start diving into hashtags. it back. What's up, Rex? All right, so those are my recommendation. Ah, love you too, Rex. You know I have to mess with you. I'm sorry, I'm rough with everybody. Don't worry, I'm a very sarcastic person. It's secondhand nature for me. If you think I'm bad, none of you have met any of my family, but we speak in sarcasm. You should see what it's like if we actually sit together at a Thanksgiving table. It's like, hey, do you want some cranberries? I guess. Is that a yes? Because I couldn't tell. It's great. It's great when we all sit down. It's fun. So much fun. All right, Neil Silver. Are you here? Are you here, dude? Are you still here? When you try your best, boy, y'all can make some sitcom. Did Rex leave? I didn't want him to leave. Hope he didn't leave. I feel bad now. I didn't want to make him sad.
Yo, what's going on, people? Jesse back here with another YouTube video. And
Name thief.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm making this. I mean, I guess it's back to being 2015. You know, it's whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. You guys saw the title. You know what we're doing. Let's go ahead and send the first text.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon.
Okay, I just got roasted. I just got like, okay,
I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be getting exposed a lot in the middle of this video, you guys, but it's whatever.
My car ain't got no roof, thought this shit was bulletproof.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I can't feel my face, smoking on Gorilla Glue.
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, Jesse's not too good of a child, in case you didn't know.
She wanna fuck with friends, yeah, I got him in the trans, yeah.
Yo, can I stop getting roasted right now? My god. I didn't want to get shot, Jesus.
Take this backwood to the face, then grab my cup.
Well, yeah, a little, not gonna lie.
Okay, that's good. I like the banner. It is pretty dope. I'm gonna have to agree there. So that's where my agreement goes there. These are actually kind of interesting. I do like what I'm seeing here. This is funny. It is very copyrighted music, but that is funny stuff, my dude. It is, well, excuse me, it is considered commentary. I do like what I'm seeing here, but I believe your thumbnail could be a lot better on that video. Let's see, uploads. Versus Keemstar. KSI versus the Dead Body Guy. Like how you call him the Dead Body Guy, but you don't call him Logan Paul. Content Creator Team RRC. Okay, these are looking pretty good. I think so. Hey, Sleeping Cat. I'm going to find out in a second, actually. I'm going to go click on this. Take a look.
Yo, what's going on?
Doesn't look like it got a claim. Alright. So, I'm the leader of the new professional gaming team, Neo. I like to unload the occasional vlog, gaming, and story videos. Now that it's summer, I'm going to be on that day-night grind. Alright, Mr. Grinder. We'll go with it. Mr. Grinder, let's talk about that real quick. I do like the video that I do like what I see here. I still want to see your upload schedule. I kind of want to get a good idea of what it is you're trying to do on your channel. You say vlog, gaming, and story videos. That's a very large subject. It's a very large subject. Nerdy, it's been like 5 ever since I've heard from you. Call it cake dating app. No, it was unintentional. There was no coming back from that. You need to get on your Twitter game. You have not been talking very much on there. You've just been advertising your stuff. You need to get on that Twitter grind. Without that going on, what are you doing sitting at this guy already? You just got that update. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, this guy. Yeah, you just got the update. How are you there already? Huh? Anyways, don't just put your own videos up there. Talk to other people. Engage in communication and conversation because you never know who you're going to make friends with. So get on your Twitter grind too. Now let's go to your playlist. You're still building them. Well, let's go to your videos. Yeah, as I said, your thumbnails could use a bit of work only because it doesn't exactly, like, as I said, I've said this in the past. People identify with faces a lot faster than they do actually, like, words, imagery, or anything like that. So if you make faces bigger, heads bigger, and put them on the left, it's definitely going to help you out a lot more because you're going to be working into the psychology. I do have a script written up about the psychology of the thumbnail, and it's going to be interesting when I actually release the video. So yeah, you might want. I would definitely recommend checking that out. Also, on my own personal channel and on Freedom, there's this thing called psychology, like a psychology of the watch time. On my channel, I'll show it to you in a second here. I think MGN follows me. Here we go. So I did one. Here it is. It's called Psychology of the Watch Journey, featuring Matt Padovic. And that's going to be something I recommend checking out. It's going to show you thumbnails because you'll notice that I've been doing this recent practice of putting my face on the side of thumbnails here, and it actually has been working a lot. You don't rush the thumbnails at all. If anything, work about 20 to 30 minutes on your thumbnails. That's why sometimes after I get done doing this, I don't stream right away because I'm making a thumbnail. So get on that thumbnail game too. Let's see how your daily grind is. Looks like you don't actually upload as often as you should. Namely, right about here. But I like how you're slowly catching up to the idea of a frequent upload schedule being beneficial to you. Now this right here, that's some funny stuff, and I like that. I did like that. So let's talk about the tags. Why this isn't working? Because your first like 1,000,001 tags have Neo Silver, Neo Clan, Neo Lyric Prank, and right there, you got Lyric Prank on X Little Skies, Lyric Prank Little Skies, Lust, Lyric Prank Little X Lust. So you don't want to have the single solitary words. You're not giving a clap back at people. You don't need to clap at them. So you honestly, the first this whole first line would probably something you don't need except the Lyric Prank on X1. That's a good tag right there. You could say pranking Little Sykes with Little Sykes lyrics. Lyric Prank on X Little Sykes Lust. I know I get the Lust is the name of the song, but at the same rate, you're not exactly. It's not exactly gaining things. As I said, you're not clapping at people here. You're just trying to show them there. So you could say a big one you're missing here is Lyric Prank on X, and that would be a big thing that you're missing here. That's a big tag you're missing because that's also in your titles. Your description is not filled out, so that's going to be a big issue. Yes, you have your donate to me and follow me and blah, 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 blah. But you don't have the description of the video. Ergo, you won't have any information for YouTube to search off of. So that needs to be filled out. That 1000% needs to be filled out. All based on what's going on in the video. It just needs to be a description of the video. A little like, I don't know, 1.5 minute worth of talk explaining what's going on. If that.
God. I didn't want to get shot. Jesus.
Take this backwood to the face, then grab my cup.
Well, yeah, a little, not gonna lie.
It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Shawty say she coming through, she on her way to fuck.
Okay. Nope. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. Jesse has some business he needs to take care of. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Should I keep this going and make a good YouTube video? Or should I say something else?
Looking for the one, girl, you know that I'm the plug.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I be booted up, my shoulders in the truck.
Oh shit, that actually sucks. He was a savage, not gonna lie, he'd do anything. Alright, you guys, I just talked to that person. They said they want me to blur their name, so I'm gonna be blurring their name, obviously. Oh, that was so fucked up. The song itself was only about 2 minutes short.
You had a
and
long
it pretty much
area
just
of like
the same
just
thing for
black
most of that
screen
song,
here. It's
so I had
like
to
it was
skip
about
around a
20
little bit, but
seconds.
it's whatever.
So probably don't sit on a screen that's pure black like that for that long because it's a little distracting. It makes an audience think that the video's over. So just be conscious of that. So wait, maybe I said one. Okay. So those are my recommendations for right now. But let's see how you're talking to people. Are you talking to everybody? You having good communications? That's awesome. So that's good that you're having communication. I like that. Put a blur over their name, but it missed that part with the blur and it up. I tried re-uploading and everything. Huh. Whoops. Way to be. No, but seriously, this video is funny. I like this type of content, and I like the little thing you said at the beginning of this. Is like apparently it's 2016 again on YouTube. I'm here, and you just start like going to the Leafy is here stuff. That's funny. That's funny to me because I actually did watch Leafy is here. Don't judge me. But I don't know. I feel like if you did more of these, you'd probably get a better following. Just work on your metadata, dude. And that's my recommendation. You got a little bit to work on, but it's not entirely you're not in a bad situation right now. All right, Nerdy Noah, are you still here? I'm gonna judge you. Listen here. If it wasn't for me knowing about Leafy, I would have never met Billy the Fridge. All right? I met that man. He's a cool dude. He's cool people, actually. I talked with him for a little bit. No problem, Neo Silver. So, Nerdy, still here? Wow, where have you been? Where have you been in, like, forever? Yeah, like, you haven't come to anything in a long time. I started thinking you hated us.
Hey guys, thank you guys so much for checking out this channel. My goal for this channel is to create educational tech content that is easy.
So yeah, it's been a while since you've been on here. You've been building your portfolio of things. Finals Vacation for like months, dude. You've been on Finals and Vacation for months? It's been like legit since like April or March since I've seen you. Anyways, I didn't click that. You hold your horses.
Hey guys.
I'm liking this still. It's I feel like another line of something should go through here with some sort of textured background so it doesn't look just so black and white. Maybe Demikeys. I got some things I might have to work But let's see. Pavlov's electric shock watch. Why would you have that? Why would you have that? We'll go over that in a second. I still like the theming of your videos. They're doing very well. All your older videos, which are only a year older, are actually also doing still very well. Some of them are 2 years older, but those are still doing very well. Let's go to your about section. Let's see if that's changed. Hey guys, welcome to Nerdy Know It. I make educational tech content that is easy to obtain for me to explain. I talk about tech products, smart homes, and just a general explanation about tech. If you would like to learn a little tech, I upload videos every week. So say tech and subscribe tech. All right, cool. And then you got your Instagram and Twitter up here. All right, it's good, and you're finding little ways to advertise yourself. That's good. Don't forget to fill in hashtags and description on Twitter. You're just throwing up stuff. You're expecting people to like it immediately. Got to do other things with it. Tiny headphones. Why? Let's take a look at your Twitters. Two whole minutes to trying to use Final Cut Pro X, and I already never want to touch it either. Yeah, I've been there. New video up, link in bio. Don't forget to actually talk on here too. You're gonna want to do that. I like that you talk occasionally and you reblog things every now and then, but you really haven't been too active on here as of late. Your last actual post or reblog on here was back on June 5th, and we're in July, so it's been a while. So I'd get back on the game in here too. Let's take a look at your playlist. All right, they're looking really good. Let's take a look at your vids. What happened here? This looks a little off kilter here. Looks a little weird. Looks a little not. I'm gonna go here.
Hey guys, today we have a super sweet video. Today we're talking about the Pavlok. So of course I've already unboxed this and paired it with my phone for the video, but I want to show you this super sweet unboxing experience. So there's a little magnet up here, super sweet Pavlok logo. It flips up the hinge, and so this is the actual unit itself. So if you don't know what the Pavlok is, there's some other great videos on it, but so it's a electric shock wristband, and it helps you with bad habits. I'm using it because I sleep in a ton, and I sleep through alarms, I sleep through a train, I can't wake up on time. So this, I haven't actually slept with
Always
it
make
yet,
a thumbnail before you do a live stream.
How hard it shocks, I'm pretty sure I'll wake up. I'll post the results of it down on my Twitter, so that's down in the description and always on the end card. So you insert it into the wristband. There's a little, the watch band itself is pretty nice. So it's this plastic case here, and there's a magnet part here. So when it's closed,
nice use of lower third.
Magnet bit,
I'd make it a little smaller.
All the way. Looks like this. So that's the face of the holder right there. And then you just push outwards on it, or you unlock it. It folds open like this, and it only goes in one way. So how you tell is there's the charging port on one end, and there isn't on the other. This is micro B, by the way. So there's a little insert, and that you just push that end onto it like that, and it should be facing down towards the lightning bolt. It goes into the charging port.
Try showing it next time actually
so
on camera.
It'll only go in one way properly. So once you have it in there, you just lock back up that magnet, and then you're gonna open up the wristband to get it on you. I wear it on the inside of my wrist because I don't like the actual, I don't want to have it flop around too much, and that's also how I wear watches on my right hand. So you can have it do a couple things. So in the app, which is really well made, there is some bug issues, but it works pretty well.
I'd be concerned with an app that has bug issues where something's literally electrocuting me. Just pointing that out. I was throwing that out there. We're talking about the new Pavlok, shockingly cool piece of tech that can help you wake up, stop biting your nails, or even quit smoking. You didn't post your results in the description below. Like you said, you lied to me. The tags. The Pavlok shock, wake up tech, electric shock wristband, tech to help you wake up, break bad habits. Maybe it's tech to help you break bad habits. You got that third eye. That's just something that popped in my head. Like, this is obviously based off the Pavlov experience, where you're not going to... so many times it happens, you're going to stop doing it for fear of getting electrocuted mentally. Pavlov's dog, where they is the same experiment, but instead of shocking, he had food. So every time the dog was conditioned to ring this, well, it was conditioned when he heard a bell ring, he started drooling, and he'd get his he'd get his food. He would get food. So every time he heard a bell ring, he'd get food, and he'd do that over and over and over again until he could ring the bell, and the dog would just start drooling because he'd be expecting food. So he was conditioned to always hear the bell and want food, which is interesting. I always think that's interesting how that's based off of that, but I don't see that mentioned anywhere in the description or tag, because that's what this is based off of, minus the food part and you getting electrocuted instead.
Behaviors and some stories of people who did it. Nothing, of course, shock. So now, above that, that you guys have been waiting for, shocking. It is flashing green, so you can see that it's on. I only have it set to about 50% because that's enough. Above that is for the thrill seekers, because right here, that 50% makes my hand twitch. Above that is like all sorts of pain that I don't want to do. So if you want to give yourself a shock, all you have to do is press this button, and ooh, there you go. So you can see the lightning bolt will flash up on the screen with yellow, and it delivers a pretty sharp and quick shock. It doesn't hurt that much, don't be afraid of it, but
It doesn't hurt that much. I almost just fell out of my seat, but I'm fine. It's interesting, but what could have done you some benefit is actually linking in the description below where someone could buy a Pavlok, or maybe even contacting you about that. Above that, it's for people who hate themselves. Then I need one on every single like area of my body. I want 2 on my wrists and 2 on my ankles, and 1 like just smack dab in the middle of my forehead, and we're just gonna call it a day. So whenever I'm just not feeling up for anything, and I'm dead. So I mean, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so I would fill out the description a little bit more and definitely fill in those tags a bit more on this. I like that you physically demonstrated what's going on. I like the music going off in the background. There's a nice balance. I really wish you would have linked us to something involving the Pavlok here. And don't forget to talk to people. You got some people that talked to you 20 hours ago, but this guy 5 hours ago was like, yeah. And you said thank you. So yeah, make a fun game out of this on stream. Very true. So, on a different note, I might be looking up we can buy it off of Amazon. It's $180? What? Hell no! How did you get a hold of something like that? Not saying that you can't, but jeez. That's expensive. Wait, then how come they're selling it? I'm confused. On their website, they're selling it for $49 a month? Question mark. Gain access to all resources you need to bridge the gap between who you are and who you want to be. You'll get Pavlok hardware, next generation device that uses beep, vibration, and zap to help you break the habits that build good ones. Access to an ever-expanding list of habit tracks specifically designed to help you become the best version of you. Why do I feel like that? Why is that a monthly charge? Do you have to give it back when you're done? It's weird. It's weird. Oh, you got it on Prime Day. Maybe it's an installment plan. That's probably very true. Probably very true there. All right. Well, we learned about something today. I'd only buy it just to electrocute myself. But hey, that's imagine attaching that to like a Fortnite player. How funny would that be? Would that teach him to be better at Fortnite, or would that just make him fear ever playing that game again? So yeah, that's pretty much my recommendations, dude. I still like the way your stuff is made. I just wish you were more on your game here. Look, at 3 months off, that's a huge time to not be uploading anything. So don't take such a long time off, okay? I keep popping over to that PewDiePie video I want to finish. All right, Rex. There you are. Well, I mean, you could probably spend a lot less on a dog shock collar. So, like, every time you die, you just cry a little. And we're gonna make Rex our last one for tonight too.
Alright, so for those of you who don't know, when I was younger, I was a huge fan of Club Penguin. Club Penguin, I played it all the time, I bought the memberships, did all the shit, and then it shut down, and that sucked ass, okay? It was awful. But then I found out that Club Penguin didn't just die, but it got reformed into Club Penguin Island. I have no idea what the hell this thing is. I literally just visited the site. All I can say is, I don't like it. I don't feel good. This doesn't make me, I'm not happy. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it. So I guess without further ado, we just hit play now. Oh, it's download. Oh, I got to install. What? Okay. So I've loaded it up. Hiding point. What the hell is going on? Shopper. Okay. So this is it. So
okay.
far,
I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You're watching. I'm watching this. That's me. I gotta watch that later. Gotta put that on my to-watch list. What happened to Arthur? Oh God. Oh God. Okay, we're doing a thing. Let's go to your about section. I would have to say this is pretty much the same as it's been, but let's check out your videos. Finding Jericho. Detroit becomes human. I'm really interested in this one. So, quick offer of help for your thumbnails. I want you, in the future, when you do something like this or something like this, take your face, flip it 180, just flip it, and put it over here. Take your face, put it here. Face, here. This, there. This, there, that, there. All right? All right. Now that you know. Now you know. Now you know knowing's half the battle. All right. But I want to watch this. Okay.
What's going on, guys? My name is Rex, and welcome to Arthur's Nightmare. This is a game that I saw on the internet. If you don't know who Arthur is, you should probably not even be watching this video.
Hey, dude, they've always had a smaller viewership.
But
on
anyways,
MGN.
I digress. Without further ado, let's play Arthur's Nightmare. Oh, The golden age of Arthur comes to an end. There's a little duck. Oh, well, Arthur. Yo, what? Arthur fan 598 writing a comment. Speak your mind. What's he saying?
Man, the new animation is so
Yo,
bad.
Arthur fan 598 is not pleased. This man's a little pissed. This man's a little upset. They ruined the show. Dude, I would be upset too, man. There's nothing. You can't beat the original. Okay? Night 1 of 4. Was that the... That was the Arthur music. Collect all the woodles and get out. Okay? Okay, so oh, all right. Yeah, this is simple. This is simple. Here we go. Hey, we're already off to a good start. Normally, like, oh my God, we already got 3. Shit, bro. Oh, well, damn. I'm scared to open these doors. Oh my God, I feel like Arthur's gonna pop out and bite my ass. Where's DW? Where's Binky? Jane? Are you around? Jane was the mother back in the day. God, man, that was such a good show. Taught me a lot about life. I don't hear anyone. Is Arthur even where the hell is Arthur? Is Arthur supposed to show up? I'm scared to do this. Hey, there we go. Okay, what's in here? Oh, this was okay, that was the starter room. Was there yeah, there is an upstairs.
I like how the game forces you to look straight.
Whose room is this? Is this Arthur's? I can't remember the layout of the house. This may... The fuck is going on? Why are there spikes in the roof? Okay, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna search. Oh my God, I don't wanna go. Is Arthur finna be out here? Arthur? My friend? No. Hello? Why are there spikes in the ceiling? What? Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna just go as fast as I can. Okay, is that, there's blood on the wall. Arthur, what happened, man? You used to be so friendly. You used to be such a good dude. Yo, the last 2 has to be in this room. One in here and then, yeah, there's gotta be one in the bed. If there's not one in the bed, we're screwed. Legend. Awesome. Go. Leave. Hi, where's the, oh, there it is. Oh my God, there's blood on the floor too. Arthur, what happened, dog? We need to talk about this, man. Night 2 of, oh, okay. I got you. Use a detector to avoid Arthur?
Okay, so this is interesting because I played a game very similar to this that involved Courage the Cowardly Dog. This is a free game, by the way, if you want to play it for your channel. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. I feel this would be an interesting thing. That's why I don't want to continue watching. I feel like it's going to spoil it for me. But this is funny as heck. I'm enjoying it. Your editing skills is pretty awesome, and I like the energy that you're putting out there. What happened to Arthur? Arthur's Nightmare. Let's see. These are pretty decent tags. But walk through Arthur's Nightmare game, Arthur Horror game, Arthur's Nightmare Night 4, Arthur's Nightmare Night 3, Arthur's Nightmare Horror game. So you just went straight in. Yeah, they definitely would. In the most frightening way possible. If you enjoy this content, make sure to leave a like so I know how to make more scary videos. Also, let me know. Links. Okay, you got to play our... So... Yeah, this is made by the same company. Okay. I feel like it is. You know, I don't know what's hurting you. What might not be helping you. You didn't post your video in here. I think you would have done good if you put your video in here and posted it. Normally, when you post your video in itch.io, you'll get about 100 plus return on it, like 100 people return on it because they'll watch it. They'll watch it because they're trying to find out information about it, or if you beat it, or if you're going to be even entertaining to watch. So you probably should have did that. Yeah, hashtags are back. Binky! Arthur's Nightmare. Maybe not DW and Binky, guys. That's too broad. Arthur is still a little weird, but Arthur's Nightmare is almost on point. So, yeah. Then there's that episode of Arthur where the bird was dead and DW was carrying it around. I was like, no, put that bird back. Put hashtags at the bottom because apparently, yeah, hashtags are something new here on YouTube. New again. for like the millionth time. But I'm glad you're using them. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to be experimenting with hashtags now, because I noticed that this is something that's going on. Because if I click this, let's see what happens. We're going to use the hashtag finally, and boom, you are one of 5 people that have decided to use the hashtag Arthur's Nightmare to scariest Arthur's Nightmare. So that is good, because you're kind of thrown above the rest of them. So the hashtag's not bad, but it makes me wonder if we were to type in Arthur's. I'm tired. There. If I were to type in Arthur's Nightmare, you probably wouldn't fall on the front page. But I wonder if that hashtag helps you at all. That's where my concern is. I don't know if the hashtag. I want to know if those. I want some form of evidence that those hashtags help you in the slightest. Speaking of Nightmare, what the heck? Anyways, goddamn Markiplier playing crazy. That'd be something interesting to learn. Kind of a land grab kind of thing going on now since it's something new. Yeah, I'm seeing that. So I'm hoping that hashtags do pick up. Like, I don't know, the Pew. Yeah, Pew's at. Pew's put one there too. For some reason, he used the hashtag ad on this recent video he did. Don't know why. But that is interesting. A top 10 with the Club Penguin Island videos for like 10 minutes the other day. That's crazy, dude. That's really crazy. So, I would probably... You could have used something here. I would have posted your video here, honestly. And say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. That's some shite information there. No for YouTubers. Some people are having problems where YouTube Con ID says the system's claiming the following public domain CCO sound as being part of various techno songs. For now, I recommend you dispute the claim, providing a link that the public domain sound alternatively, you can also mute. This was actually really nice of the developer to go and do this research for you. So if you're playing a game, always kind of like look to see if something like this exists. Because something like this does exist on games such as like Outlast. I know it exists on Outlast because I know I got a claim at one point in time on my Outlast Let's Plays. I'm not sure if they exist anymore, but I got a claim on my Outlast Let's Plays that some sort of song or sound belonged to somebody, and if you went right to redbarrels.com, it says on their thing that everything is made by them in their own studio. So it's a very good practice to make sure you read everything. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see. I wanna know who the developer of this guy is. It looks. Wait, is this it? It wasn't made by the same person. Well, that's disappointing. What's this? Boop. All right. So that, I guess that's I'm gonna end it there. Just work on your tag.
Right,
Don't spam the
for
tag so much, and work on your description a little bit more, and just work on where you post it after you get done uploading it, especially if you're playing those games off of itch.io. Believe it or not, it's very helpful when you post them in other places. So, I'm going to get going tonight, guys. I thank you guys for sharing all your wonderful videos and channels with me. It's always a pleasure. You guys are awesome and great and fantastic. I got the next 2 days off, so I'm going to be making a buttload of videos. I have a really tight schedule I'm going to be interestingly sharing at one point in time tomorrow. And there should be a nice new video on my channel tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been cool, and as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty. And I'm changing the end part of what I say now, and I'm gonna take it from a very, 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 very famous man. And usually I say in game on, but I don't know. It feels like it's starting, like everyone says in game on. So I'm now making my official statement that I, even based off of my favorite movie ever, the Meet the Robinsons, my official ending's now going to be, remember, my friends, stay frosted and keep moving forward. Yeah, that's right. Official announcement here on MGN. Thank you guys very much for watching.